Hello, this is Otaku Solutions. I made the dummy mesh in 3ds Max and put it into SkinLayer Studio. I'll get right to work. The neck was cut off, so it was hard to fill the weights. Now that we have a head, I'll finish painting the leftover neck. If you look at the hierarchy, the neck is set up like this. The neck has a head. Seg is the starting bone. Twist is the weight bone that twists at the end. Names differ from rig to rig. Your rig will have bones like this, so just think in those roles. I'll explain based on our in-house BipedPlus auto rig. I'll set the twist part to 1. Please click. You can see the weights caught nicely. This part isn't filled either. Let me check. Let me check the motion. It twisted nicely, right? The wire flow isn't consistent, so it looks like we need more paint. I'll pick up the weight with the eyedropper and even out this loop. I'll paint all of it. I'll apply the weight and match it on every flow. Nice, that's good. The faces look like triangles. They'll be improved to quads when we work. Please keep this in mind. The weights caught well. The spine looks uncomfortable. Where's the cause? Or maybe not. Ah, the arms weren't filled. This is actually the problem. The interior data is the issue, so I'll set it cleanly here. There's no difference now, so I'll leave it covered like this and check. Then it'll look nice. You can see it's been erased. Now I'll make the clavicle. The spine is cleaned up, so the weights are normal. I made a mistake, so I'll undo with Ctrl-Z. Let me find the clavicle line, the hierarchy. Here it is. The clavicle position looks correct. If you already know the hierarchy, you don't have to search. I'm just showing you so you can see which part it is. You can check it like this. I'll paint the weights. Please apply a mask. Please do that. Good. Let's try a new feature. Please press Select Bone. With Select Bone, you can move the bone right here. But if you play the animation, it resets. It's just a temporary pose. In paint mode, you can see it more clearly. The tear is because we picked before the vertices were welded on the dummy. It's best to check carefully so this doesn't happen. Still, there is a way to paint the weights. Select Vertex mode, Sync, then Set Weight. Give it a bit more smooth. There are two vertices in the same place, so smooth doesn't take well. It's extra work, but select the vertices first and find the right spot. I'll raise this value a little, to about 0.5. Be careful with everything except this part. I'll smooth the nearby area too, then set weight. A little bigger would be better. This looks more natural. This area could use some smooth. The vertices were split to begin with. I should have welded while looking more closely. Don't worry, for a dummy mesh, the weights just need to transfer well. I'll move it with Select Bone. That looks well handled. I'll move this side too. A little bigger would be better here too. Surface mode is better for this. I'll go a bit bigger. Make it a bit bigger. And use the shortcut to adjust the brush size. Please press plus. This should be good. The lower part needs a bit more work. We should play it once. That looks pretty good. We could add more detail, but the overall flow is what matters. I'll keep this part. Good. Now I'll mirror. Don't forget to mirror the inner mask too. Now I'll do the upper arm too. Please press flood in weight. To keep it clean, I'll start from number 5. No, I'll paint 1, and only the tip of 5. That makes it easier. Switch to screen mode, and you can see it paint through to the back. Paint generously up to here, and now it's number 3. First, it's important to block out the area quickly. Number 4 is done too. I'll smooth just the border a bit more. This area is a bit more sensitive. I'll zoom in, then smooth. I'll mirror again from here. You can see the weights crossed over well. Turn on used, and only painted areas show. I'll paint the mask too. I'll paint the mask all the way to the hand. Adding up to here should be enough. Good. Let me check. I can just move it with select bone. You need to select carefully. This is the bone we need to move. The upper part is fine, but this area looks a bit off. So I'll give the lower part a bit more. I'll add it little by little. Find an angle where the back edges overlap. Then multiply in screen mode and shrink the size too. It needs to be very subtle, like putting on makeup. This looks okay. Set it to 0.99. We have to pull weight out very carefully. Good. Splitting the weights a bit more extremely should look more natural. This should be enough. This is a bit split too. That's okay. It's a one-time thing anyway. It'd be nicer if the dummy had less of this. Right now the smooth algorithm works based on connected faces. I'll look into making smooth work well even when they're split. Still, most skinning is based on this, and it's the standard. There is a newer algorithm. I'll study it so that when you paint, even faces that aren't stuck together will still work smoothly. This looks a bit off too. I'll paint with the eyedropper. I'll paint with the eyedropper. The same value should be better here too. I'll paint in surface mode. This is enough. The shoulder work and mask are done. Let me move it. This looks pretty natural. This part is a bit of a problem. I'll refine this area a bit more. I'll keep refining. It's a very detailed area, so selecting vertices one by one is better. It's a very sensitive area, so smooth is better here. I'll give it smooth. Select all, then deselect. Set weight. I'll undo repeat daily and add a bit more smooth. That would be better. About this much should be good. I'll add a little here too. It looks much more natural. We'll go more detailed later, though. Go in with more detail, and I'll smooth here too. I'll stop around here. The front and back weights came out well. I didn't check this part. Let me flip it and rotate. It comes out naturally. We won't bend it this far, but this spot bothers me. I'll give this area a bit more weight too. Leave it like this, and now I'll mirror. Please mirror, and mirror the interior data too. Check how clean it got. Clavicle and upper arm are tricky. After that it's a bit easier. I'll do the forearm. Search for forearm, and here. Here's the forearm. It's better to paint the weights toward the end. Please use screen mode. Set it to front. And I'll paint the underside like this. The pivot reference can be unclear. When that happens, try pulling it. Let me pull the weight a bit. I haven't painted a mask, so I'll paint one. Let me check the bent part. Top view would be better. I'll set the weights to 0.5 and 0.5. I'll enlarge a bit, then set weight 0.9. I'll reduce it a little more. Good, like this. For consistency, please set weight. Repeat smooth and set weight. Good. In this state, I'll move the bone a bit. The weight should end up here in the center, at the bone center. The direction feels a little off now. In paint mode, do it like this. This side should actually be stronger. And this side should be stronger too. It should look like this. I'll rotate the frame a little and move it. There's no number 3 at all. There's no edge, so I'll just keep it from looking too odd. It needs to be strong around the pivot again. Good. A little bigger would be better here. This part should actually be stronger. This part should be erased. Please erase it. I'll smooth this to match as well. This is fine. The weights are sitting like this. I was fumbling because it's hard to match the bone position. It's nice if the arm topology edge matches the bone, but that isn't easy. Often the rigger can't fix topology or easily work with the modeler. We have to work right now, so I just kept it from looking too odd. The best causes an edge line on the pivot center. Please bear with that part. I'll use the eyedropper and fill any unpainted spots cleanly. This is fine. This looks excellent. Try pressing used. Sometimes it leaks to root, but not this time. That means it's painted well and all assigned inside here. This part isn't quite as clean. I'll paint it all with the eyedropper. It looks very clean. I'll mirror from here. Everything crossed to the other side. It doesn't matter if the current pose isn't symmetrical. Mirror uses the bind pose, so you can see it crossed over well. You don't have to go all the way to frame 0. Please save. It saved successfully. Don't forget the habit of saving often. I'll continue right away in the next video. Next will be the fingers. It takes time, and it's the same work as the arms and legs. So I'll probably work it first, then show it to you. We'll continue in the next video. Thank you.